what's up guys? Welcome back to the studios. Lock here. If you're new, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get into locking down some content. We're back with another video today. We got Monica Rambeau Spectrum on the screen. Fire, new character. Looks wise. Haven't done any testing, but that remains to be seen how well she will perform, and we will find out that in the future, in a future video. Today's video, though, is about the new Marvel Future Fight Ultimate update, and I'm calling it Series 2 because if you remember back in 2017 we had the original Ultimates update where we got Blue Marvel, Anti-Man. They tried to sell him in a chest and big boycott, big issues, and then at the end of the day the characters weren't even really that good, and they tried to sell them to us like that. Created a big issue, but we ended up getting them for free, and then from that point they put them in the Shield processor where you could possibly get bios for them there, or which is now the craft shop as of last update. Not this update, but the update before we got that. So today we're going to talk about some of these new Ultimate characters, uniforms rather. These are all characters that have already been in the game. I will be going over each and every one of these characters, just not in this video. I am, however, going to go over one at a time and give each one a designated video just for them, because these guys are all amazing characters. Some are must-buy, some are not. But that's just the way things go, right? Today's video, we're going to talk about Black Panther specifically, and how this uniform has changed him, how he performs now. There's going to be a lot of big questions and speculations on whether or not he's good, considering he has all these different uniforms and none of them have been worth a crap, right? So I will say this much: this is a huge upgrade for him. A huge upgrade for him, by far. As for my build, I have blue Uru and green HP Uru. Basic. I mean, almost absolute bottom of the barrel, right? His skills, they're all capped except for skill 1 and 2. We've got a rank 3 type enhancement. We have a Power of Angry Hulk ISO 8 equipped, but we don't even have the ISO 8 set up here. Just the Uru. Okay? Keep that in mind. So technically he has no ISO 8 set. He's just getting the bonuses from the ISO 8 themselves. Custom gear, we got a guard break immunity, stun immunity, 120 proc. The worst proc you can get in the game. Right? And then of course we have a legendary uniform that I ran out of, I'm going to be honest, I ran out of gold, so I couldn't roll his uniform bonuses. Right? Couldn't roll good uniform bonuses, so this is lacking big time. Having said that, his stats as of the moment, he's got capped cooldown, capped movement speed, 186 crit damage, 70% crit rate, 123, well basically 124 attack speed, 39.69% dodge, which is fairly whatever, right? Now I will say I do have 6% pierce, as always. Do keep in mind that what my characters can do and how they perform, yours may not. Having 6% pierce and having the cards that I have is going to make a big difference on what you're capable of doing versus what I can do. Okay, so if you have 4% pierce, you might do stage 50. If you have 2% pierce, probably 40. If you have no pierce whatsoever, you're going to do stage like 30 to 35. If you have no cards absolutely at all, or the worst cards possible, you're still going to be able to do probably stage 20, 25, and maybe even 30 if you play your cards right. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump into this content real quick. Excuse me, and get after it. We're going to do stage 60 Proxima, and we're going to use a basic free-to-play team, Shuri support with Beast lead, and of course Black Panther. We're going to use whatever strikers those are. I didn't even bother looking. I didn't even set that up. I don't even know. But we're going to jump in here. We're going to do this stage and see how it goes. Let's see if we can't get this done here. I will say he does lack heals, and he needs them very, very badly. But his rotation is pretty straightforward. It's 3, let the 3 play all the way out, into the 4, into the 5. You want to delay cancel on the 4 until you see his first shadows pop. When you see his first Shadow Panther right there, where you see the Shadow Panthers pop, you cancel into the 5, and you get all that accumulation. And that's pretty much it. Just before the hits land, and then it all lands down on the 5. And you can see he's got some really great damage. Really, really great damage. Ooh. Oh, we missed our... Well, we only got half of our proc. Try that again. Wow. We're not landing our procs. There we go. A little bit of a mess up, but we recovered. But yeah, you can see that he clearly needs the heals pretty badly. He's got the damage, and he's got the immunities for great potential, but he does seriously need a heal. See if we can land our there we go. We're into the last phase, and we're having a little bit of trouble, but nothing we can't really handle. We're gonna switch so he doesn't die. Even though he had immunity, I like to stay on the safe side. Here, I play a little bit more conservatively sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and pop the 5. Now we start off our rotation again. We're gonna switch because she's spamming, but you can clearly see like he's definitely like on time. Definitely on time for this. Doing a great job. Accumulation going into the 4. Shadow Panthers, and pop that damage. We're gonna switch for survival's sake. But 2 minutes and we're whoop, and we already got her down to 4 bars. Pop that proc. Get our rotation rolling again. There's our accumulation into the 4. Shadow Panthers into the 5. Get that damage. 3. Yes. Look at that. We're gonna switch. Because I know she's spamming. And we finished her off. He died as she died. That's because I was being a little bit more risky about it. But clearly, you saw, literally, he did that. Okay? If I would have played a little bit more conservatively there at the end, he would have survived. But, again, considering what he is and everything, it's utterly amazing. It's amazing. Let me set my regular team back up here. But considering that fact, think about that. His Uru skills, type, his lack of an actual ISO 8 set. He's got the ISO 8, but not the set. A 120 proc. And a uniform with bum optional with bum optionals, right? And none of his stats are capped except for his cooldown. 186, like we went over this earlier, but clearly. A very welcomed upgrade for him. Is it a must-buy uniform? Not necessarily. Is it a great, amazing upgrade for him? Definitely. Is it worth buying if you have the crystals? Definitely. Will he perform? Absolutely. If he's doing this at tier 2, level 60, at tier 3, he's going to be, well, that's if they really and truly upgraded the damage and the hits of his tier 3. He's going to hit like a monster later. And I will probably make another video of him once I get him level 70 and do a comparison from now to then, and see what he is like after I get him actually built, because what his build now is utterly trash, right? But that's Black Panther. Amazing uniform, beautiful uniform, and I really like this uniform. So shout outs to the devs for that, and for finally making him worth what he should have been to begin with. This is Locke signing out. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.